Hey guys, special edition again today. I was hanging out on Twitter. I started seeing this karma credits thing, and asked if they could come on the podcast, and here we are. So if you could please introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into what's going on with karma credits.
Sure thing. My name is Jack McDermott, the founder of Karma Credits cryptocurrency. It's a cryptocurrency. It's a currency backed by the goodness of humanity. It's a grassroots social impact community of people earning the currency by doing kind things for each other and for the world. We like to say we're changing the old saying of no good deed goes unpunished to no good deed goes unrewarded. And that's sort of the basic premise of the currency that I founded.
I like it. So what got you into cryptocurrency in the first place?
Yeah, it was too funny. I'm not a cryptocurrency expert.
Okay.
One day I was riding the subway home from work, and I was reading these articles about these currencies, these cryptocurrencies you could earn by working out, by driving safe, by doing certain things. And I was like, I didn't know that's a crypto token. I didn't know you could just earn currency by doing things. And then I had the idea of, why do I have to stop working now? Why can't I work constantly by not working, but doing kind things for others that are, I work every day and I get up at 5 and I go home and I do a service. If I do different services for people at work, I earn a currency that I can use for the goods and services of others. But why does it have to be cash? Why can't a homeless person, or why can't anyone hold the door open for people, provide entertainment, or just share a smile, do a kind thing for a stranger, and earn from them? And that's sort of where it all started. Was can we take that idea of earning currency by doing things and extend it to kind things? And can we show how good humanity is by doing kind things for each other?
I like that you're experimenting in this space. I don't know, because we've never actually talked before. So I created a cryptocurrency called Shipple last year. That was literally just a joke. We were making fun of Ripple because they're a target-rich environment. But it became something much, much greater than that. Like, there was clearly a yearning for taking the power to create this kind of shared value, this currency idea, and making it a cultural event, making it a community event. So that's kind of why I was sort of interested in what you're doing, because there's when you talk about mining Bitcoin, of course, it's a lot of math and it's a lot of computers and it's extremely secure. That's all fine and good. But now we're being able to build on other platforms, whether it's EOS or Ethereum or what have you, that they're kind of handling the security and the blockchain side for us. So we can just make whatever the hell we want. And I love the fact that people are experimenting in this democratized kind of way, right? You have Pummel now that's doing currency for working out. Hell, we experimented with doing that with Shipple, just because there's kind of no rules to say that you can't, right? So like creating a community that even thinks that way. I think there's a lot of people that could be really interested in that.
Yeah, it's all the faith in our currency. It's all in we're backed by the goodness of humanity, and it's really the goodness of our community.
Right.
We have advocates that are growing the currency. I have one person that joined our community about a couple weeks ago that is going to everyone in her apartment building and saying, hey, this is a great way we can help each other, even if we're strangers to each other. We can send each other a message to work out at home. We can send each other uplifting messages, listen to each other vent. That same member of the community just volunteered to be and she, for the first time ever, Karma Credits was accepted as payment. She made a necklace and earrings and sold it for Karma Credits. And we are not only seeing that, we're seeing the wonders of our community. So when I started this and said doing kind things for each other, I never expected how selfless our community was. The people that I posted of things that can do for them to earn Karma Credits are helping a person in need, an elderly person in need, with groceries. donating to food banks, caring for a child or a pet, and it has nothing to do with them. And they just want to reward people for doing good things and making the world a better place. And it is an application where you can just, hey, I really need to talk to somebody. Would someone mind talking to me, help me vent? Or it could be, and I'm a cancer survivor, so I'm passionate about cancer charities. So one of my lists is, for every $1 you donate to a cancer charity, I'll give you 1 karma credit. So it's really dependent on what you're passionate about, whether it be a food bank, whether it be a cancer charity, whether it be about the elderly. But I'm saying just the outpouring of our community growing, advocating for a better world and actually making it happen.
I like it. So what blockchain are you guys built on?
Ethereum.
Ethereum. Okay. And what's the like, is there a max supply, circulating supply situation?
It's a million total.
Just a million.
Just a million.
Okay, I like it. Like, is that going to remain static, or are you just going to keep it as a million?
I'm going to keep it as a million.
Okay.
You know, obviously it goes up to 18 decimal places, so
right.
It's going to eventually be split up into fractions. But
yeah.
But that's
no. I actually kind of like that, because with Schipul, because we were doing it as a joke, so we copied Ripple. It's just like 100 billion, which is ridiculous. Yeah, so I like that you're starting small, just because I think it especially when you're just getting started, the community's getting started, you can kind of get a sense of sort of a personal percentage of ownership, right?
Right.
As far as being able to create that. So that's cool. So how long has this been around?
So it's been around since January.
Okay.
And it's amazing. We started just a Twitter, Instagram, a Facebook with like 1, 2, 3 followers, didn't know anybody. And especially on the Twitter, but everywhere, it's been an explosion of a grassroots movement. We now have over 250 people in our communities as far as across our social media handles and websites. We have about 35 to 40 that have actually earned karma credits and have earned it and that are sitting in their crypto wallets right now. And we have multiple people that have now created their own list of things that are done for them. We're seeing this outgrowth of people that are going to keep expanding, and it's amazing to see.
What do you guys have, like an app backing it up, or like how do you communicate within the community?
So we work on any app that accepts ERC20 tokens.
Okay.
We haven't created our own app for it.
Okay, so just like social media, then, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, I'm not an app creator, but if anyone was interested in joining our movement and designing an app for it, we would be happy to have them do that, and we would give them many karma credits to do so. Right. So like, not only is it so it's for kind things, and that's for us that's growing, engaging, and growing our community. So we will give out karma credits if you retweet, if you tell someone about karma credits, cryptocurrency, because that helps someone else find out about a way to learn how to earn by doing kind things for other people. So that's sort of our vision too.
Nice. How are you distributing them initially?
It's basically just a straight wall-to-wall transfer.
No, I get that, but like, do you have all the million, and then like they're kind of getting put out to the community?
Yeah,
or?
so karma credits cryptocurrency holds them.
Okay.
And right now we're just giving them out to everybody. Anyone that interacts with us basically is getting one. You are hardly, you don't have to do anything for us necessarily. Just interact, like, or do anything with us, and we definitely do campaigns. So we follow Andrew Yang on Twitter.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times that he'll post about people that don't have hundreds of thousands of followers, aren't celebrities, that are in need or need a little help. And so we'll offer karma credits to help them. So today, actually, this morning, there was someone that asked just the Twitter universe and the Yang Gang to say, hey, my kids are really keeping me busy, but I really need to study for my college, and I'm really behind. Would anyone with a poli-sci background or economic background be willing to tutor me for free? And we saw that, and we said, hey, we're willing to give 5 karma credits for anyone that helps this person. And and so there was like 4 people, and so we offered versions of 5, 4, and 3, depending on how much they did. And so we also just, when we see good things in the world, we've offered hundreds to people. There was a person a month ago that was on a big political article about how there was this, I think, an athlete who delivered groceries to an elderly in need, where she didn't have to. It was a complete stranger. And so we said, we want to offer you 100 karma credits for that. Like, we want to, we just want to, the application to be going to the best people that are doing great things for each other.
Yeah, I love that you can, even just as a community, just like, yeah, we have this cryptocurrency. Again, it's a token. Honestly, on its own, doesn't mean fucking anything at all, right?
Exactly.
Like, but at the same time, when you have a community that starts to get attached to that as a value, right? They had to do something, or they did something and then just got rewarded for it.
What's the dollar value backed by? Nothing.
Well, that's exactly it, right? Like people.
So like, you have to. It's all the backing is believing that people are good, and believing that karma credits is going to make the world make people kinder, and make people do better things, and make people. Our value is in the extrapolation of good deeds. We don't really care about anything beyond how many good deeds are done as a result of our currency, right? So as long as you have, that's what it's backed by. So it's backed by sort of when you earn a karma credit, that is a signal to the world that you've done something kind for somebody else. That's the only way to earn karma credits, essentially. And we have such faith in our community, and we've seen just an outpouring of even better kindness than we've ever even expected.
I like it. I like it a lot. So what's your sort of end game for this? What does this look like in a year?
In a year, hopefully we have not only only over 250, we have 10,000, 100,000, 1 million in our community that are exchanging and doing nice things for each other. And not only do we have one store that accepted karma credits, we have hundreds of stores and hundreds of corporations that are starting to accept karma credits. One person had an idea in our community of maybe getting involved with some corporate social responsibility programs, or corporate responsibility programs. That could be an idea. So it's really endless in this application, and we're really excited about its vision in its future.
Yeah, it's especially having experimented kind of in this space. I love that you're doing it in sort of a focused kind of active karma kind of way. It's got some resonance. Well, that's awesome. So is there anything else that you'd like to kind of share with all of my peoples?
Sure. So our centralized website is karmacreditscryptocurrency.com. Our Facebook group is Karma Credits Cryptocurrency Community. Our Instagram is instagram.com/Karma Credits Cryptocurrency. Our Gmail is karmacreditscryptocurrency.com, or at gmail.com. And just all in all, this is sort of what it's behind, is the idea of helping each other. And like Andrew Yang was exactly right, in the sense that we need to rewrite the rules of the economy, right? Why do we measure the economy in GDP? All GDP is, gross domestic product, is what people spend. But that doesn't measure economic, it doesn't measure mental health, it doesn't measure community service, it doesn't measure people's overall happiness, right? And people think of money, as the root of all evil, right? People think of money as just, if you have more money, you probably, done something bad, which can be true depending on the circumstances. But we're flipping that on its head. We want to rewrite. So he wants to rewrite the rules of the economy, and we want to be a part of that by rewriting the rules of currency. We're rewriting the rules of currency to say, earning it is a sign that you've done something for other people, and you can be rewarded, incentivized for doing good for other people. And incentives don't have to be anything bad. It's a good thing to encourage people to do good things and reward people. I mentioned the idea that, people say no good deed goes unpunished. And, in a world that, so in a world in a big city where, people are rude or people are not very nice, that can feel like it sometimes. If you're nice to somebody and they're nasty to you, it's like, why was I even nice? Well, we're giving you a reason to help you understand and encourage you to be nice, and that we're trying to build outgrowth of good deeds for each other, and helping those good deeds grow.
I like it. One thing I also want to suggest, we're actually doing a crypto roundtable next, I think Tuesday. We're going to be doing a Zoom call, so I'd love to invite you out to that. And if you haven't tried it yet, we launched something called memoirs. It's memoirs.app yesterday. And right now we're just giving away Bitcoin every week for the best pandemic memes that come out. It's basically just a place to alleviate a small bit of boredom.
For sure.
But if you want to put some karma credits out, maybe on the table, I actually want to find a COVID-related charity, and have people start donating to that. Because again, like there's like some gallows humor involved in this and that kind of thing, and you know, that's part of it, right? But today is our first sort of full day, you know, messing around with the app. It's way more popular already than we thought it was going to be, just because there's a lot of bored people that want to make memes, right? Because it's like a, you know, a way to spend some time. But, you know, while curating all this and paying attention to it and seeing all the people that are coming on board, I came across this tweet of this you know, young family, and their freaking 23, 24-year-old kid is freaking dying right now. Like, it's just, it's dark and it's very real, right? So like, it's one thing for us to you know, because I mean, we picked the fucking pandemic as our first theme, because there's gonna be a new theme every week, just because it's, you know, here we are, right? Like, this is kind of the place we live in. But I want to find some way to allow us to try and do some good. So if you want to be part of that, maybe we can collaborate and kind of focus on that together, and more people will learn about karma credits in the process.
I definitely want to.
All right, man.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. Yeah. Man, thank you so much for coming on board. We'll definitely do this again. I'd love to have you on to some of the other shows that I do as well. But it was cool to kind of get a standalone thing and get the skinny on what's going on with karma credits.
That sounds perfect.
All right, man. Get your memoirs.app account like right now.
Okay.
Because I think they're still under like 30 people or whatever, so you'll be like one of the first ever.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
All right, man. Thanks, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, ciao.
Bye-bye.